Well, we can go ahead and get started. Today's gonna be a little bit of a shorter class today. We're kind of experimenting with like more of like a 30-ish minute model for our mindfulness class. So definitely feel free to give us feedback towards the end or just later on after today. And then, of course, if you feel so inclined to kind of maintain the energy that we've built out, and if you kind of want to feel or kind of stay put for a while after class ends, obviously, I encourage you to take those 10 to 12 minutes afterwards as well to kind of just allow yourself to soak up the goodness. So to get started, I'm going to encourage us all to, if we're not already comfortably seated, to go ahead and take a seat, whether that's in a chair or on a mat, and place your hands comfortably in your lap, or if you have, handles on your chair, please feel free to put them there as well, wherever comfortable. Take a second to observe your breath, the in and out motions, the in and out sensations of every in breath and out breath. Try to be mindful of not controlling your breath or changing how it's arriving for you. Taking a second to notice where you and your body are at today. Maybe you're feeling tension in certain parts of the body. Maybe you're already feeling quite elated. Just acknowledge whatever feelings might be coming up for you. If your eyes aren't already closed, go ahead and close them. Continuing this focus on the breath. Take a few moments to reflect on your intention for this afternoon. Or perhaps it is an affirmation that you need to hear today. Today, my intention is to slow down. I invite you to use that intention if it resonates with you, or find one that feels more genuine to where you're at right now. Excellent. Now, holding on to that intention, slowly go ahead and open your eyes. Go ahead and turn my camera on. Just going to take a few seconds to do a little bit of functional stretching. So just really rolling out our wrists one way, and then the other. Acknowledging that we hold a lot of the tension in our shoulders. Take a second to squeeze your shoulders up to your ears, and on your exhale, let them drop to your side. Inhale, squeeze them up towards your ears. Exhale, drop them to your side. One more time. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze on your inhale. And drop them back down, releasing a large exhale as you do. Go ahead and take your right hand and grab your left ear, slowly bringing your right ear towards your left shoulder, feeling that stretch in your neck. If it's supportive to your practice today, go ahead and reach your left arm out as if you're pushing against a wall and feel that stretch deepen. Excellent. Slowly release your left hand and then your right. This time bringing your left hand to touch your right ear and slowly encouraging your left ear towards your left shoulder and pushing out that right hand. Remembering to breathe. Excellent. Slowly release that right hand and then our left hand. We're going to transition into some breathing exercises. I'm going to leave my camera on because I appreciate the hand motions that come with this. So you're welcome to do this with me, or you're welcome to keep your hands comfortably in your lap. What we're focusing on today is called the Ujjayi breath, and it is essentially a deep belly breath that is intended to regulate your nervous system. This breath is always available for you and to you at any point in your day. But I like to teach it in 3 parts to help bring awareness to exactly where that breath is going and to the depth of your breath. So the first component of this breath is when your air kind of comes up through your nose and down into your chest, like the top of your chest here. So in order to facilitate that breath, I like to take both of my hands, cross them, interlace them, put them on my head. On my inhale, I turn my palms up to the ceiling and push all the way up. On my exhale, I flip my palms back down and slowly bring my hands back to my head. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Hold, flip, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and take a few of these at your own cadence, inhaling, pushing your palms up to the ceiling. Exhaling, bringing your palms back to the top of your head. Seeing if you can make your exhale just slightly longer than your inhale. Continuing with this motion, notice if your mind is wandering and gently bring it back to your breath. Perhaps using the count of your breath to focus. Excellent. On your next exhale, bring your hands back top of your head and slowly release. Go ahead and open your eyes if they were closed. Our next motion is will help us monitor the breath as it comes down into the chest. You'll notice with these motions a bit of an opening of your heart. And then on your exhale, you'll notice the breath coming back out of the chest and out of the nose or through your mouth. So on your inhale, we're going to take our hands and interlace them behind our neck, really at just the nape of the neck. We're going to start with our elbows pointing forward. On your inhale, slowly bring your elbows on either side. And on your exhale, bringing your elbows to face towards the front of the room again. Feel free to do this at your own breath and your own cadence, remembering to use the numbers to help you focus. Inhale. Hold at the top and slowly exhale. Inhale with me or at your own pace. Holding at the top of your breath. Exhaling slightly longer than your inhale. One more breath. After your exhale, slowly bring your hands back to your lap or wherever they were comfortable. And for our last component, we're going to put one hand on our chest and one hand on our belly. As we inhale, right, we fill our lungs with air and our diaphragm actually contracts. So it pushes down towards our pelvic floor. And as we exhale, our lungs start to contract. And so it gives our diaphragm the space to come back up. And that's kind of why when you inhale, you feel that belly expanding, because obviously the air is coming into your lungs, but what's happening is your diaphragm is moving down and creating that space in your belly. On your exhale, you notice your diaphragm moving back up, and that's kind of why your belly goes back in. So as you take these next few breaths, I encourage you to notice where you feel the air and where you feel your breath moving. Inhaling, eyes closed through your nose. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold at the top. Exhale slowly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Noticing what is expanded. Pausing. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue at your own pace. On your next exhale, slowly bring your hands back into your lap or wherever they're comfortable, and slowly opening your eyes. Actually, keep them closed. Take a second to reflect on how you might feel different after this breathing exercise. Acknowledging that whatever thoughts or feelings came up in your brain are completely natural. Not judging yourself if your mind wandered. This is a practice, and it takes practice. And remembering to gently nudge yourself back to your breath whenever your mind wanders. Slowly open your eyes. This time we're going to focus on alternate nose breathing. It's really helpful to maintain that same cadence of extending your exhale longer than your inhale. And so as you inhale, you kind of just want to be mindful of that, right? You don't necessarily need to extend to your biggest inhale. Like you can inhale for 10 seconds, but if you can't exhale for just as long, you don't get as many of the benefits from the breathing exercises. The alternate nose breathing is pretty much as it sounds. So I'm going to take my, I guess my ring finger on my right hand and my thumb. I'm going to go ahead and shut my right nostril. If it's more comfortable for you to start with your left, do that. I'm going to shut my right nostril and inhale through my left nostril. At the top, I'm going to close my left nostril with my ring finger, hold, and exhale through my right nostril. After that, I'm going to inhale through my right nostril, switch sides, hold, and exhale through my left nostril. I'm going to pause here. Does anyone have any questions conceptually? I'll guide us through the first few and then I'll let you kind of take your own. But I know it can be confusing.
Nope.
Okay, thanks, Brittany.
Following you fine, thanks.
Thanks, Stephen. All right, so close that right nostril. Inhale for the count of 4. Close that left nostril. Hold, exhale through your right nostril. Inhale. 3, 4. Close that right nostril. Hold, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Inhale through your left nostril. Close the left, open the right, hold. Exhale through your right nostril. Inhale through your right nostril. Close the right nostril, open your left nostril, and exhale through your nostril. Go ahead and carry on with this breath on your own cadence. One more on both sides. Once you've completed your last round, go ahead and bring your hands back into your lap, keeping your eyes closed. And let your body breathe naturally. Place your feet comfortably on the ground if you're in a chair. Sit upright. Take a few minutes to reflect on how that breath made you feel. Soaking in the benefits of the regulation. Not judging yourself if any of these breaths didn't go the way that you might have expected. This is a practice. Bring back to mind your intention or your affirmation. Sit with it once more. If your mind wanders at all, just coming back to your breath and back to your intention. Repeating it to yourself. Or just continuing to focus on your breath. Noticing this feeling of serenity that you may have generated, or any other differences that you might feel from when you started class today. Remembering that at any point in the day, you can tap into this feeling. At any point in the day, your breath is right there for you to tap into. And at any point in the day, you can choose to take a breath and to regulate. Slowly opening your eyes, focusing on a spot in front of you, taking a second to feel gratitude towards yourself for making the time today, and to thank any other individuals or happenings that you might feel grateful for. And slowly bringing our practice to an end. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I know it was a quick practice, but I'm hoping the focus on the breath left you with a very juicy regulation. I hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll have yoga classes in person tomorrow at the Gleacher Center if you're interested. And
Thank
I'm
you so
happy to
much.
stay on for a few moments. Yeah, definitely. Have a good one, y'all.
You too.
Have a
Bye-bye.
great week, guys. Bye.